and a muscle tee. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to a brand new video. I'm finally sharing my layovers again. I'm so happy to be in Utah today. 77 degrees. Right now I'm trying to hit up Vantage. It's this really cool thrift shop, but I gotta get to Liberty Wells, so let's go. I slept in and they close at 7 and it's like 6:20 right now, so we gotta rush. But hi, hello, I miss you. I'm taking the tracks. I think I'm gonna take one of these lines. I need to get to the red line. I would just Uber, but y'all, I've been spending so much money. I just moved to Austin, so I gotta conserve. Here we are. I went to Cafe Zupas, basically Utah's Panera Bread. Looks like this. And the coolest thing, they give everyone a chocolate covered strawberry. I think I got 3 of them this time and I missed it so much. Just got a salad and a soup. A little expensive because I got a whole soup. It's like, you know, the half whole deal. But the soup was really actually good and vegetable and it made me feel good too. Kind of think it was just what I needed. So Vantage, I got this bandana. Bandana was only $6 in Austin. The vintage shop I went to, they were charging $8 for bandanas. I think $6 is a more reasonable price, especially if they're used. I really wanted the shirt, bro. I really wanted the shirt. I just saw the pants and she was closing. These are the pants. Have you ever seen anything like these? I think these are so dope. I've never seen anything like this. And I was just like, all right, I'm not spending $70 today. Choose. And I loved the shirt so much, and I need shirts. I don't really need pants, to be completely honest with you. But I was like, get them. I really wish I got the shirt. I didn't try them on yet. I think I'm gonna like them. I'm gonna try them on right now. For me, I'm very much about wearing, and I feel like I got away from this at some point, and the only reason I really got away from it was because, I don't know, I stopped buying clothes. I need a lot of new clothes, to be honest. To be completely honest with you, I need new clothes. So I'm in this place where I'm like, I really wanna buy new stuff, and I want this stuff to align with me. Like, I like shirts that talk about love. I like shirts, I'm just looking because I'm getting alerts for trips. No, I don't care. Someone can have the Nassau trip. A Bahamas trip just dropped on the trade board. I'm like, I don't care. Grateful for it, I did it, but I don't need to go back. Love shirts that talk about love and about humanity and about human connection. I'm gonna do a little try on for you. Really pray. Also, do y'all like how I styled this today? I feel like this was kind of cool. Keys. Guys, the pants have to fit. They have to be cute. Because I really, although she said that they'd give me something if I didn't like them, I really don't think that they will. This is the test. Interesting. I don't know that I'm a fan. I need a full body mirror. Oh no, wait, I think I like them. Oh no, I like these. I think I like it. I can't tell though, y'all. It's kind of dark in this room, but I think I like them. Maybe not with this shirt, with more of a t-shirt, but let's look. If I look here, this looks kind of dope. I wish they were baggier, because they seem like, you see right here, they're hugging this. They're not hugging it, but they're just touching me. I'd rather them be baggier, but I like them. I wish there was a full body mirror. Gosh, oh wait, let's see behind here. Yes! Oh my gosh. Okay. I like them. They don't look that tight. They look kind of loose. When I'm walking, I think they'll look pretty, like if I'm just standing for a picture or something, I think they'll look pretty loose. And they feel good. Bro, this is what I miss about layovers. This is what layovers used to be. Me maybe spending money. No, this is what I miss though. Layovers used to be so fun. Like you'd go try things, you'd go places you've never been. But I think what happens is once you've hit your first year, if you're 22 like I was when I started as a flight attendant, it could be your first time in many of these cities. It was my first time in Vegas since I was super little. It was my first time in Phoenix. It was my first time in like certain parts of LA. It was my first time, like so much of it was new, right? I had never been to like Utah. I had never been to even the New Mexico airport. Then I took my own personal trip to New Mexico, like first time there. So everything is so exciting. And then once you get to year 2, especially because now technically I completed 2 years. So I'm into my 3rd year now, or going into my 3rd year. And it's like, well, I've been to Utah. So I don't really need to take advantage of this layover. No, take advantage and go outside. Seriously, because it's so fun. Finding things like this is so like, and honestly, living in Texas, bro, these pants are gonna come in clutch in Texas. I think in that heat, they're just so fun and chill. And then the bandana, and they were cheaper than in Austin, which was nice. And then, I guess this could go back a little bit. And then, yeah, I'm just really happy. I haven't been this happy on a layover in a minute. So yeah, I think I'm gonna work out. I don't know if I wanna work out tonight or tomorrow. I gotta figure it out. Or if I'm just gonna not work out on this layover, because that's also an option, to just forget about it. I wanna work out though, because it was a good layover and I know that'll make me feel good too. But I'm also like, I need to sleep, and the van is at 5. It's at 4 a.m., about 5 a.m. I think it's about 5 a.m. So I'm either gonna wake, it's already, that's the thing, I have so much to do. It's already, my phone died. I don't know, it's already 11 o'clock. And I wanna get sleep because we have to fly to Orlando tomorrow and then New York. It's a long day. And I need to kind of like iron my, so much to do, y'all, so much to do. I'm debating right now is, am I posting on social media again? I wanted to take a break for a number of reasons, but I'm feeling the inspiration, so I kind of wanna post. I think I might post. I just kind of liked being ghost for a minute. It was kind of nice, to be honest, to be just gone from posting, but I feel good. I feel safe. I feel ready to get back into it. But I also, it's hard. It's a little hard. Because I like the I don't know, the anonymity of not everybody knowing what's up with me. I like that a little bit. Gotta find ways to like share everything, but also not, if that makes sense. Just because it's just gotten to a point where, I don't know if, I don't want to sound like I only have 1,000, whatever. It doesn't matter how many subscribers you have. You can still have someone who's obsessed with you on social media. But it got to the point on social, especially with my job being it's a very high profile job. And then in addition to that, doing journalism, doing social media stuff, I started to get a lot of feedback, and it's very toxic to constantly have people commenting and pulling you apart. And not in a bad, not necessarily someone saying something rude or bad, but just, I really don't need, like, it's just a lot of opinions. It's a lot of thoughts. You hear a lot. People think that because you are a persona, are a personality, just in the same way that news anchors or, news reporters get treated of, people will say whatever to them about their body. I've been told before, like, oh, you're skinnier in person. Comments about my work, like, people don't understand when this is also work. Content is not first off, always free labor, right? Sometimes there's ways to get brand deals, there's way to get opportunities. Like, this is work as well. It is not just me documenting my life being fun. Like, I also am trying to take this seriously, and y'all know, also share the things going on in the world with you. To experience that, and then to feel like you have to just like suck it up. I don't know. That's why I don't want everyone knowing every little thing about me. And then I also, this is my 20s, and previously, before social media, I feel like you could move 3 states and not be judged for it because no one freaking knew. It was just your friends and your family. Now I have thousands of people that know that I moved to LA, know I moved to Utah, know I'm moving to Texas now. You know what I mean? It's just like, no one knows I moved to Texas, by the way. Like, I even have family that don't know. And so, one step at a time. Before this social media thing, you'd be able to just do these things and not feel so much pressure. But I think I feel a lot of pressure from social media and from people around me. And it's just tough. And I don't know. I think I just have to make some decisions, and maybe set some boundaries with like how I do this. On this break, the whole time, y'all, I was just feeling like, I love this. Like, I don't just do social media because it's fun or to take pictures of myself or because I want to be cute. And I just want to like share that. Of course I'm cute. Of course being a flight attendant is fun. Of course. Right? Of course traveling is cool. But the reason I do this is because I feel like this is a part of something that's bigger than myself. I feel like this is my calling, what I'm here to do, why I'm on this planet. I feel like it gives me purpose. Like, bro, if you're not, I don't know how other flight attendants do it, to be honest. But if you do not do something else outside of this job is not meant for you, not to each their own. My opinion is this job is best done with other things. If this job is your whole life, you will lose your mind. Because number one, I feel like honestly, that's why there's so much like drama. And there's just drama in the flight attendant industry. And there have been talks about this from the beginning of time. I just saw a video from like 19 whenever, when they were like fighting in the galley.
Sherry, what are you doing? If you need something, just ask me for it, and I'll be happy to get it for you. I just don't like people coming in here and rummaging through the galley and opening compartments.
Would you relax a little bit? What are you so uptight about?
I'm not uptight.
You have been ordering me around ever since I've gotten on this airplane.
I haven't been ordering you around. It's just that you come into this galley and you rummage through the compartments, and then I can't find anything. It's hard for me to keep organized.
Look, I'm trying to do you a favor. I need to get the purser a tray of hors d'oeuvres, and...
Fine. All you have to do is ask.
Linda, this is not just your galley. This galley belongs to all of us.
I didn't say it was just my galley, but it is my position. It's my responsibility to keep this service organized.
Linda, I've been flying for 14 years, and I do not need you to start telling me what to do and what not to do.
For somebody that's been flying for 14 years, you act like you've been flying for 2 weeks. Shouldn't you be out there doing wines or breads or something in the cabin?
Linda, you may think that you do a good job in this galley, but if you were a little bit more organized, maybe we would see your face out in that cabin.
I beg your pardon. I can run rings around you or anybody else in the cabin or the galley anytime.
You know, I've had just about enough of you. I am really sick of you ordering me around. You know, I'm sick of you and prima donnas like you that work this galley position, and you think that you have a monopoly on it.
I don't have a monopoly on this position. I never said I do. Wait a minute.
I think that's why there's so much drama in the flight attendant industry, because there's not really any drama at all. And I spoke with someone who had really high stakes in their life, and she was just like, sometimes when the stakes are lower, people are actually a little bit more crazy. And sometimes the stakes are so low in this job and in this life. Like, honestly, what do you have to be stressed about other than, like, of course there's money, finances, stuff like that. But genuinely, like, this job can be so nice and so rewarding and so fulfilling. For the past few weeks, I've been going through stuff, and y'all know the roommate drama and everything. If you watched my last video, I didn't really go into it in depth. I can make a video on it if y'all want. But bro, like, I felt so depleted, and I just slept on my layovers. I didn't do anything. And when I tell you I was bored out of my mind and also just felt awful, if you don't do other things, and even if you just, I mean, that can just be working out, that can be just diving into other passions. I don't care if you paint or do a children's puzzle book. This is just my advice if you're coming into this industry, is have a plan for how you want to spend your layovers, how you want to spend downtime on the plane, how you want to spend your time, and how you want this job to grow you as a human, right? Because otherwise, I just don't know, and sorry my throat's so scratchy, I'm just getting over something. Otherwise, I genuinely don't know how you're going to feel good. Sitting in bed all day does not feel good, right? Being exhausted, it's one thing to, right, today, y'all, I don't know if I talked about this because I just got in, but last night, coming from Texas now, the eclipse, all those people are still trying to get home. People have been trying to get home from the eclipse flight debacle for like days, from what I understand. And I think people couldn't get out. I don't know if flights canceled or delayed, or if they were full and people didn't book because they were so expensive. I don't know what the situation might be, but the Austin airport was crazy. Every single flight was showing either overbooked or standbys and no seats, or one seat and standbys. When I tried looking Dallas, LA, Houston, LA, San Antonio, LA. These flights were full, or there were no flights late, because I had to take time to then get from Austin to another city. I had to go to LAX super early. So I got to LAX at like 6 p.m. for a 4:45 a.m. report time. And I had to stay in the airport for that entire time. That was really stressful. Of course, when I got in here, I was ready to knock out. Got me some food, got a hot chocolate, and I got in the bed. Right, and I slept from like 10 to almost 5 o'clock. So got like 7 hours, 6-7 hours. I think I got about 7 hours. Great sleep, quality sleep, a real bed, because I've been sleeping on an air mattress because I just moved. And it's a decision to stay in bed the rest of the day, especially when you need to go to bed again before the flight. I made the conscious decision. I always wanted to go to that vintage store. I want to go to Zupas. I haven't been to Utah in a minute. Do those things, right? And then I know I have to talk to you guys. I have content that I need to edit. And all that to say, it was not fun. And I was really not feeling well. I really felt like depressed because I had things going on in my personal life. Was trying to navigate this move in quiet to Austin. And then the financial side of all of it, when I've moved twice in like a year already. So being in your 20s, like just all of it. Because I wasn't posting or doing anything, I didn't have anything to do on my layover. I was just sleeping. And it felt awful. It felt like the worst this job has ever felt. This is enjoyable, right? So let it be that. And I think that's the moment I'm in life right now, is because I've moved so much and because I've done so much and I failed really fast, which I think is a good thing. I think that I'm in this point now where I'm like, okay, enjoy it, but keep going. Like work, but enjoy the work, because not working sucks. Not making content, not growing, it sucks. Especially when you feel that this is what you were put on this earth to do. Whatever that is for you, I'm sure not doing it would suck. If you just feel like you get so much happiness when you ride horses, then you just get depressed and you're like, I'm not riding horses anymore. I don't feel like doing this. I really wish I kind of want to go back to the horses. I believe so hard in mental health. I am like, oh my God, it's so important. I struggled with OCD for a really long time. I still do. When you feel ready, I feel like it's important to slowly to do it, right? To be cautious, right? I'm very like, let's go. But then I'm also like, sometimes it's important to think. When you want to go somewhere, at least in this aviation world, you get on the standby list. Sometimes it's important to check the standby list. Make some decisions. That pause can be important. I remember even, because I did stuff with Facebook and Instagram for a long time, and their big thing was move fast. But then they started to have this moment where they were like, I think they literally had like signs in the office that was like, sometimes we need to slow down and fix our ish, right? You have to kind of have the duality of both, right? Like where you're like, all right, let's go, because it helps. It's better for you to do something than to do nothing. But at the same time, like if you're in one of those slumps, like I was like, I'm gonna allow myself to be here. And that's what made me realize that I didn't like it, right? That I didn't like doing nothing, that I am so passionate about this. I am so passionate about you guys too, that watch my content. And I've thought about you. Honestly, I've been like, I hope Sean's okay. I gotta write Randy a note. Like so many of you that have supported me, thank you. And I don't wanna leave you guys hanging either and just not post. So I have truly been in dealing with that. So if you're in one of those moments, I think take the moment, be in the moment, feel the pain. But when you actually, and I think because of the change in environment, I feel it right now, that goodness, that energy. So I feel like use it, go. So I might start posting again today. Yeah. I'm excited. I'm on my little Orlando sit. That's how we do it. I got Shake Shack. I have a few minutes to eat before we start boarding. You should be speaking so that people can hear you. Like speak to them and let the words roll off your tongue when you're trying to convey something, just so that they can hear you. People will not ask you anymore to speak up or what you said if you specifically are not speaking to just talk, but you're talking for them to listen. Huge difference, and it's been helping me out a lot. All right, NNY, pizza, boba, and taxes. I think that's the vibe. She grabbed my phone. I should have been charging it this whole time. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. All right. 3 flights. I was not able to get food the entire day. And this isn't, like, I'm upset because the reason why I was upset was I thought that in Newark, because we left early, we arrived early, we cleaned the plane quickly, I thought that I was going to be able to get off and get food. And when I went out of the plane, it was 2:10, and I asked the gate agent, when's boarding? And he said 2:11. And I was just like, so I'm not getting food. I thought we were gonna have like 20 minutes. I don't know how I didn't calculate it right, but it was just the fact that for the first 2 flights, my whole plan was, okay, you'll be fine, you can get food in Newark. And then to have to work that 3rd flight back without food was just awful. So I want to get a burger, but I also haven't eaten anything all day, and it makes me kind of sad because it's just not healthy, y'all. Like, my sleep was on and off, the sleep schedule, the time zone. Austin, LA, Utah, 3 different time zones. New York, 4th different time zone. Orlando, same time zone now. But like, to be not getting good sleep, which I did not get good sleep last night because I had to do my taxes, that's what I was doing all night. And then being afraid I was gonna miss my report time because my van was like 5 something in the morning, 6 a.m. So I was like waking up every hour panicked because I didn't have much time to sleep to begin with. To then not eat all day real food, I just had like basically little muffins that the hotel gave us, and I knew those weren't healthy and I did not want to eat those. I'm looking up burgers right now. Gosh, everything is Hooters. I should walk into Hooters like this in a muscle tee. There's burger places, but I feel like all of them are sit down, and I don't want to sit down. I want like a Shake Shack type deal. I want to be like in and out. And I'm not seeing anywhere I could do that. Five Guys, but it's a long walk. Gosh, man. I might have to go to like a restaurant. I could also eat at the hotel, but I just don't wanna. Gosh, I love this layover, so I wanna walk around, but it's just like, man. Y'all wanna know what the real life of a flight attendant is like? This is it. I'm starving, y'all. I've been going for basically a 12-hour day and I didn't eat. All right, I'll figure it out. Yeah, that's not, yeah.
His sister lives in Sugarland. I want to come back. I have no car. And so my
That's
car
the thing, yeah. And at Summer Moon, it's my favorite place at the Orlando airport. My airline, we fly out of Terminal C. And so it's a new terminal, and they have all these really fancy, cool things. This one is very LA, and it's really cool, actually. So yeah, I get the same thing, egg white sandwich, and a tea with no caffeine. I'm doing my caffeine detox. I just got off work. I'm in the storage unit. This is insane. Look at all this stuff I have. Look at this. So what I'm doing is trying to literally take multiple flights as opposed to paying for movers. But it's just a lot of back and forth, a lot of time. But it's not really expensive, and I got off of work here anyways.